thing going. Oops. Launching Alan Wake. So, I kind of forgot what was going on last time we played Alan Wake. Alright, so I'm trying to remember what happened last time we played Alan Wake. And oops, game capture on the wrong thing. PC capture, game capture, any full screen application. This should work. So we were being chased. The killer guy admitted that he didn't have the wife the whole time, and that was like we got launched into the water, and then we woke up in the asylum. Yeah, so we woke up in the asylum. That's where we are now.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb.
So we're being drugged by that fucking douchey doctor guy.
Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
For as long as I have allowed to live. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so we're here. Oh, no, punch him again.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious.
He doesn't look that
I
scary.
don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
I mean, he's got a
Now,
pocket
Why
protector.
don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I don't know. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy at all. It's not as far as my spindly little tweed-clad arms could fucking throw him.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
No, no, no. This is the way where the loot could be. You don't understand, Doctor. My life is a video game, and I am looking for loot. This bear has a big old penis. Look at the nutsack on that bear. That bear has a giant fucking nutsack. Yeah, I'm an artist. The loot kind. The loot artist.
Now,
A
Alan,
burglar.
from
A cat burglar, if
experience
you would.
with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
Really?
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make
It's a thick
far more
nutsack,
sense than
guys.
the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
How about I logically punch you in your face again? It was probably the best part of this whole game so far. Punching your ass in the face. Big old ugly cardigan wearing douchebag. You look like a
Never get
reject
tired
fucking
of this
Mr.
view.
Rogers.
Very inspiring, isn't it?
What the fuck is
Cauldron
this
Lake spread below us.
smokiness?
I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan,
That's
what
a
I'm
giant
saying is good
big
news.
sundial point
By
now that you
now
point
we're in
that out,
control.
yeah.
Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
This is so compelling.
Let's go inside.
I love, like, the game itself is very mediocre, but the story is really interesting and I really like
Now,
it.
here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Hello.
Emerson.
It's
I'm a
amazing
real
how well
bad
he can
dream,
laugh
mister.
without
You
his
should
mouth
be
open.
afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
It's
some
trash,
small
of course.
effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
You're trash. Your video game is trash. Oh, she's my favorite.
Come, Alan, this way.
Um,
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
She's my favorite.
As a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Two big nutsack. I love giant nutsacks. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged in their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored to you. Engagement therapy trademark and its sister method, that method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Yes, I did not voluntarily choose this, and I am being kept captive beyond my choice. These guys.
Rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
I love them.
Oh, that won't do.
What?
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Don't you think? Oh, I hate you. You're skeezy and slimy.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
Note it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
What the fuck? What'd they
My
give
head
me?
was clearing up, or according to Hartman, Zane could feel the poems taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him, but there was fear too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
This is back to the old writer Thomas Zane
I was sinking back into the fantasy.
and his
I was convinced
handsome
he was
boy.
lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
They call me Thomas Zane.
No, sorry
we have
guys.
a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
I'm changing the title of the stream. It's just an Odin and Thor stream. We're just gonna listen to them talk forever.
Tired. Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
We gotta go to this
We
farm.
had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
I have parties everywhere. I'm a walking party, man. I bring the party with me. Gross.
The storm's bound to make you-know-who jealous.
Coffee.
You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
Yeah.
I'll do that, Bert.
Yeah. Yuck.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Oh, yeah, I can't? What about through the elevator in the courtyard?
About mullets, and now it's
Lame.
mullets.
Let's talk
And
to
when
this
it's in
douche.
Slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came
Oh
out
my
from
God.
marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk, all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're
Hartman
not
wanted me to
scared of
write.
me, and
I knew
everyone
I
should
couldn't,
just shut
but I
up.
figured I should just
Shut
play
up.
along for now.
Shut
It was the
up.
only thing I could
But
do
I
with
don't
Nurse
see
Birch
nightmares
watching me
anymore
like a
because
hawk.
I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Oh my god, this character is so fucking fourth wall breaking and game industry slamming, and it's a wonderful. I'm a game designer, which is trash.
Hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago.
Doesn't look anything
Dr.
like me.
Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Weird.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
It honestly looks like the entire lake is just like on fire and the smoke is above it.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head.
Why is there a
I can
QR
only
code?
focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay, so does anyone want to check this QR code? Do I have a QR code reader? QR code. QR scanner. It's for a thing that they were doing at the release of the game. Okay. Sorry, I just got a very
Hartman
unfortunate
admits that
text.
the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Hey, Cody, how's it going? It's fine. My grandma's okay, even, but she's not going to get to stay in assisted living anymore. They're moving her to a nursing home. Oh. Alright, let's pretend to write.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
I love them so much.
Unraveling fast, aren't
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh no. What'd they do to Barry?
It's my storm. I'm
Sinclair looked
taking it.
bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key in the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face
These old guys kicked the ass! Where do I have to go? Where's the...
out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered ass.
This way?
Since you're so tough, Bert.
Yeah. If everything what? Holy
Said
shit.
they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right. Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Oh. Huh.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
Holy shit.
More and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Damn.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. just a recording.
Oh shit. This concept art is really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, like look at this thing. This is fucking awesome. So good.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry!
It's Barry!
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
Joe Pesci!
That Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on.
God damn it. That's so Joe Pesci. I love that Barry is actually Joe Pesci. Yeah. I took it from the diner for what she did to us. That'll show her. That'll show her for messing with the sticky bandits.
Pages I have, and more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Wait, did he just lock him in there? Alan Wake is such a fuck ass.
The dark presence. Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Oh my god.
On me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Open the lock. Oh, I get it. Escape the clinic. Oh god. What do we do? Ow! I don't know where I'm going. Ow! This is so cool.
He was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Bye-bye, nutsack bears. They don't even have dicks. They just got big, girthy, meaty nutsacks. Thank you. Ow. Fucker. Dodge. Oh, that didn't work. Dodge? Okay. The chandelier has to come and hit the door. Ow! Ah, this sucks so much. You can't dodge it. He's fucking slow. He's a little rider with tweed. He's a little tweed rider. Dodge. I still got hit by it.
I'm here.
Baby. Hello, Joe Pesci.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Give me the
Barry,
fucking
I
light.
don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Oh man, Barry actually came through. Barry comes through.
Look at the house, Al.
I regret any amount of doubting that was done in the direction of Barry. Barry's a solid fucking guy. He's a solid fucking guy.
Jeez, Al. The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Great. Hedge maze. That's not creepy.
I can hear those evil guys moving around.
Oh god. The 6-gun scribe. Woo. Oh my god.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Hey, Castor, how's it going? I am so hyped for fucking Odin and Tor. I can't believe I'm about to see a giant fucking stage with a dragon in a fucking field.
I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
Don't scare me! Fucking hedge mazes. Fucking hedge mazes, am I right? Why can't you shoot him? This is really bad. I don't like being in the corner with the axe murderer. Ow. Did not appreciate.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He
I don't know.
disliked being awake when he was
It's the
surely
dead
at his
chat
most
today, I
susceptible to
guess.
therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
The idiot brothers. How dare you? They're geniuses. I need to use the restroom. I'm sorry. I will return post haste.